Welcome to London, where mudlarks scour the foreshore for liquid history, finding objects from over 2,000 years and telling their secrets.
Alright mud lovers, how you doing? We're down on the foreshore, the River Thames, mudlarking, which means looking for anything old and interesting. I'm with Cuffs today.
Morning.
And together we're going to get a little bit of history, a little bit of mystery, and hopefully get some luck in the muck. Let's do it.
Writing on it. There is some writing on it. Get in. Don't drop it.
No, I won't drop that.
Well, I thought I found a bit of gold there for a second, but I think it's just a piece of fool's gold. It's pretty nice though. Look at that. What a tease. Bit of iron pirate. Arr. Well, I've got my nose about 6 inches from the floor. Sometimes you need to get really close and down to find the goodies. And first find of the day is that there. Did you spot it? It's a little bead. And we are in quite an old spot, so I imagine this is quite an old little bead. Interesting to know what it's made from. But yeah, really cool. Got almost squared off. There we go. My beady eye is well and truly in. Well, I'm out of Cuffs. I'm going to call him over in a second because I think I've got a little hammered. Get in now. Come and have a look. So I've got the old Knox from LP, metal detecting, good old company. And look, it's found me a little coin.
What you got?
What do you reckon?
Hammered, isn't it?
I reckon so, man. I reckon so.
Is he or?
No idea.
I think it might be a Henry, mate. I think EN. Yeah, ENRI, mate. It's a Henry.
Henry VIII.
Yeah, it's got that shield. Yeah, it's a tuned one. Yeah,
Oh,
it's got to be
sweet.
Henry though. It could be one of those Elizabethan ones, but you have to give it a clean to see if there's a head there. So not Elizabethan, the Edward was
First ever Henry VIII.
wow, mate. In the first few minutes. It's amazing.
So take a closer look. Well, I'm amazed you can see that already. So black where it's come out that bit of black mud there. Let's give it a little bit of a... Oh yeah, you can see the little crest there. Well, he thinks he can see Henry VIII on there, but I'm struggling. Let's get it home and give it a clean. Oh yeah, I can see something on there. Sweet! Oh yeah, look, Henry, you can see the word Henry on there. Hopefully that portrait will clean up nicely. Let's clean her up. I am well chuffed to have found a coin with the face of the most notorious and arguably most well-known king of all time, Henry VIII. This half-groat or twopence was minted at the Tower of London, no less, in the middle of the 16th century, some 500 years ago. It was minted after his death under the reign of his son, Edward VI. There is a small crack running through it, but I think this may be due to the large amount of copper that the tyrant added to his coinage in an attempt to save a few quid, with many silver coins of this time wearing through, revealing a copper debasement, leading to his nickname Old Coppernose. Despite the king's huge reputation, these coins are quite rare, and one I'll be recording with the Museum of London, as is the condition of our mudlarking permit that every mudlark has to have before they even consider going down the foreshore. Let's go! It's amazing to think that I'm holding in my hands a 500-odd-year-old coin. And I know you haven't seen Daisy for a little while. We've been on Ascension Island, so say hello, Daisy. Okay then, don't. Show your bum instead. Yeah, what an amazing coin. So happy with it. And you can see there the beautiful portrait of the big king, Henry VIII, and the Tudor shield on the other side. Absolutely incredible, and I'm so over the moon. What do you think, Daisy? Yeah, you like it too, don't you? Well, Cuffs has just said he's found a bit of gold, so let's go over and take a look. You on the gold already?
Don't get too excited.
Don't get too excited.
Show you a little strand of
Oh
gold.
yeah, well found. That's probably more gold than I get on my gold trips to Scotland. Sweet. God, I want you to take it back because I'm going to drop it.
Let's put it in a bag because it might
There we go.
throw the cracks on it.
What all that was from?
Bit of an earring or something, maybe? Who knows?
All adds up though, matey. There you go. Take it back before I drop it.
What, $5 worth of gold?
Maybe. It's all adds up. So in case you're wondering, Cuffs is now part of the Society of Mudlarks, which means you can now dig.
Yep, and do certain restricted spots.
Yeah, and he's got that on his back so that if anybody sees him digging, they know what number he is. So yeah, that's what we've got to do. We've got to tell people where we're digging. Not that we dig that often, but definitely on the areas where standard permit holders can't go. So yeah, welcome to the club, Mike.
Thank you.
Well, this teased me for a bit. It's the top of an old apothecary bottle. Look how crude that is. Easily 300, 400, maybe even 500 years old. Sadly the rest of it's gone, but one day we'll find a complete one. Other mudlarkers have got better luck, but look at the iridescence on that. It's beautiful. I'll keep that. There's no way of upcycling that, unfortunately, but it's a pretty cool thing. But I just love the colours. Ancient piece of glass. Imagine what that was once held back in the day. Pins, glorious pins. Well, in amongst the pins, everywhere we go, we find a musket ball. Musket ball with a hole in it. Oh, it's like a little casting mark. Cool. Right, now you know you've got your beady eye in, guys. This is a little spot to find. Can you see how tiny that is? That tiny little find. It's green. Right in the middle there. It's a tiny little bead. Very old bead. See if we can grab it. Oh, almost. There we go. Look at that. Shows you how big it is compared to that pin. Probably wouldn't get a pin through it. Tiny little glass bead. I think it's one of the smallest I've ever found. I'm going to put it in the pot before it gets blown away by the wind. So I find quite a few pipes on this channel. So I'll just show you one today. I think this looks like a nice one. It looks like it might be a Victorian one. Oh yeah. Nice sort of leaf pattern. Victorian pipe. One side has been sunk in the mud all those years, and the other side has been exposed to the air, which is why it's different colour. Might even be some original tobacco in there, you never know. That old shoe there, being eroded out. Still see the stitching. Pretty cool. I'll leave that as it is though, don't need that. Well, copper nails are very common. I'll pick a few up, especially when they look like this. Very cool, it's like a little work of art. Make a pretty cool pendant, I reckon. Literally thrown away the second it was wrenched out of whatever piece of wood it was sitting in. Gloriously simple.
I've just been scraping. So see this little cut with it coming out here. Looks round.
Ooh.
Could be a button, could be a coin.
Could be a bit of scrap. We've had plenty of them.
Oh, I think, yeah, some rose farthing, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, little rose farthing.
Is that a, because you get two, didn't you? Standard rose and the old royals. But
Yeah, that's the rose farthing.
nice one, mate. Let's get it in the light. That's a pucker little find. It's funny, we were just talking about rose farthing, saying that back in the day we had quite a few and they seem to be drying up a bit, but now Cuffs is on the board today. Beautiful. Congrats, man.
It's alright. First coin of the day.
Nice. Good one to find as well. Easily 400 years old.
There's a Charles Abbott there.
Well, Cuffs, I see your old coin and I probably match you. I think this might be another little rose farthing.
You got a rose farthing as well?
Yeah, boy. Not as in good nick as yours, but I'll take that. Because definitely make the rose out on that side. Not much to go on the other side, unfortunately, but these are quite cool because a lot of these would have had a little wedge in there to stop forgery, a little brass wedge. But this is the wedge is gone. Nice coin though.
Well, where you find those farthings, you also get silver hammered, so.
Yeah, there we go. Future's looking good. Well, I've had some gold as well. Me and Mike are matching finds, rose farthing each and a bit of gold each. Come take a look. So yeah, it's a little scrape here, and that popped out. Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Looks like it might be a shape, you know, Mike. See, it's got a little hoop at the end, or is it some sort of needle?
Or like a tassel thingy.
Yeah, little nipple tassel. Cool. Yeah, have a look at that.
Bloody hell. Wow, that is something.
It's a thing, isn't it? I wonder if that's treasure.
Could be, mate. That's nice, mate.
Blow out your hand if you're not careful. Maybe I'll record that with Stuart at the museum, London. If he thinks it's worth recording, then yeah, I think that's a gold shape, or like Cuffs is, because you can see where it's folded round. Or make sure it doesn't blow away in the wind. It's so light. Cool find though.
Lovely, mate. Well done.
Bit of gold each.
Yeah. Garnet each, gold each, rose farthing each.
Well, I put it on a piece of cotton just to give you an idea about how it would hang. And I believe this to be a gold aglet. I think it's Tudor, because similar pieces have been found at that time. So 500 piece of gold, it would have hung from someone's clothing to give it a beautiful decoration like this. And I have notified the museum about this and the flow, so I'm waiting to hear back. But as you can see from my jumper, my Spurs jumper, this is the modern equivalent. So you get modern pieces of cord, I suppose, with the plastic one on, but 500 years ago, if you were fancy enough, you'd have a gold one. How cool is that? Tudor bling. On close-up, we can see the amazing craftsmanship interlinking the tiny little links to give the piece movement, and the line along the tip shows that it was rolled and hammered. Certainly a high status piece and something you don't see very often. Cuffs has done it again with the rose farthing. Doing well with the rose farthings. That's three in total today.
Yeah, it's a little knackered, but it's definitely a rose farthing.
Oh yeah, beauty. That's a nice one actually, mate.
Not bad.
See the crown on that side.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's alright, that.
In my mouth I had a little garnet there. Put things in your gob when you can't find your thing, but this one's got a little hole in. Find a few of these sometimes, only in a certain spot, but the mystery of the holed garnets continues. Don't know why they've got holes in them, but see there it obviously does. Anybody got any theories? If you know, comment below. Could have been used for trade back in the 1700s, 1800s, or maybe part of some sort of jewellery process. Who knows? Nobody knows. Do you? Here we have a bit of shrapnel from the war. Been in Thames since the 40s. That'll clean up really well. Use them as key rings sometimes. Nice and river worn. A reminder of the sacrifice that the girls and boys made. And if you'd like to own a piece of unique World War II history found in the fields of Britain, then check out my shrapnel key rings on my Etsy store, the link of which is in the description below. And also available on my Etsy store is a signed copy of the recent Searcher Mag that I featured in, with 6 pages dedicated to my top mudlarking finds. Get them while they're hot. Well, bead number 3. Little orange one this time. Who doesn't love a bead, eh? That's a bead, not a bead, eh? Hello, duckies. Just give me a bit of my sandwich now it's all gone. Sorry, guys. Oh, nice little bottle. Broken cod. Often find the marbles in these that the kids have smashed back in the Victorian era. Let's get the marble out. But yeah, that's nice one there. Nice eagle on there. Nice trademark of HD Rawlins. I think they were either mineral water or lemonade. A nice little London one there, but cut that down. It's a nice little pen holder or beaker. My little trademark cut down upcycle. So, little coin just popped up. I think it's a coin. I'll have to give that a clean. It looks like it could be silver. Not going to rub too much now because I'm worried I might just take off some of the detail. So I'll give that a zap and tell you what it is now. Cool. To clean this coin, I'm using my homemade electrolysis kit, and if you'd like to know how to make your own, I created a 3-minute short tutorial, so be sure to check that out if you like to clean your own artifacts. Well, that's had a very nice cook. Nice fizz. I think it could be silver because it doesn't half smell like it. See if there's any detail on there. Oh, it's got a big clump of... Oh no, there's detail, there's detail. Needs a little bit more clean. Oh, I think it might be a threepence. That's lovely. Victorian threepence, or maybe an earlier one. You never know. They're all pretty much the same size. So once we clean that side, you can see it's got like a build-up of crust on it. Hold it at that angle. You can see once we get rid of that, we can identify the monarch. It's really on there though. It's been in the Thames for a long time. We'll find out sooner or later, hopefully. Right, back in the drink with you. We have a winner. Looks like it's Queen Victoria. So when people ask me what I use to clean my finds, the most common answer is electrolysis kit. Fiberglass pen. Seems to do wonders most of the time. That's looking pretty good. I think that will be a threepence. Vicky Younghead. You can just see her face looking left there. Well, I just found this grotty little thing. On the other side though, it's got an interesting little stamp or mark. Thought it could be from a spoon, but I don't know. I have to see what material it was made from. Go home and test it and clean it up a bit and see if we can get any detail off of that. If there's anything, it'll be on the other side. But again, I'll clean it carefully and see what detail is left behind after all these years. Could be interesting though, might be able to look up that maker's mark. Who knows? Another bit of mystery amongst the history. After a clean, we can clearly see a fleur-de-lis, most well known as a symbol of France. At first I thought this could be a pewter touch mark, but the metal is too thin, and having spent ages trying to find out what it was, and even asking my French Mudlark friend Regis for clarification, I found out it was a counterstamp coin dating to the 1600s, similar to these. In a nutshell, coinage had to last a long time due to all the wars and thrifty monarchs, and so when worn down, coins like this were counterstamped, often in overseas territories such as Canada, to show that it was a legitimate coin of the realm. This coin is only 25% silver, but it has had two lives, one as an original coin and one as a counterstamped coin. Just imagine all the things this 400-year-old coin has seen, when not inside of a pocket, of course. It's a first for me and another item that I'll be recording with the Museum of London. Oh, here's an interesting little thing. Looks like a coin. Oh, there's a little hole in it, I think. Oh, I can see a sort of bust on there. Interesting, that. Okay, again, clean out when I get home. Probably not anything too old. Might be a French franc or 10 cents or something like that anyway. I'll let you know. Well, from France we hop over the border into Belgium to discover that this is a 1922 10-cent coin. I look up most of my coins on the fantastic website numista.com, and it made me laugh because the value of this coin, one in very good condition, is a whopping 11 pence, which makes mine worth even less. But it's not about the money, of course, it's about the history and the stories that these finds can tell. Well, I was just mesmerised by this old, what looks like an old lawnmower. As Cuff says, there's not much grass on the Thames, but who knows how they got there. I just, down here I was just having a little poke around and I found what looks like a pucker little coin. What do you read that, Cuffs?
What is it, Jordan?
Jordan or
William, eh? Yeah, William.
Yeah, William. You can see the writing around it. Was it Gullivers or something? Nice! That'll clean up well. If there's a date on it. Little rub. Yeah, I think it says 1700. That's a pocket coin. Been in a few pockets, but tells a nice little story. Let's give that a little clean up as well. Very gentle clean. You can see a nice profile there of old Willie, looking that way.
Put your Willie away.
All right, mate, I'll put my Willie away. Yeah, well, last knock-ins, found this little coin. Which one is? The old telephone tokens. Again, it's a bit crudded up. Like a lot of these coins are for some reason around here, but let's see what it is. Give it a clean up. Canary Wolf token, you say?
No, I don't think it was. At first I thought it was. So I can see across the middle, but I don't think it's right.
Might be a token of some sort.
Yeah,
might be tin though, mightn't it?
Looks brass to me.
Brass, copper.
I think it's going to be one of them old telephone tokens. Park.
It's a parking
Parking
token.
token.
Oh,
So it could be a Canary Wolf one.
parking token. Oh well. We get it all here, guys. Get it all here on this channel. So there you go. We find things that are 400 years old or 40 years old. You just never know. But what I do know is that I went out the following day on my own to see what else the River Thames had to offer. Well, have a little scrape around here. I pulled out some modern coins, some bits of metal and various little lovelies. And just by eye, I've spotted another little coin peeking out. I don't know if it'll be modern or old. What have we got here then? Oh, it's an old 10p, I think. Oh no, it's a 2p. But interestingly, these ones are American. That's a quarter. Modern. 2002. And a little dime. Oh, cold out here today. A little dime. 1999, I think that one is. What American coins doing down here? Must have been a tourist come and thrown them in before he left. A little foreign one there. Looks like a washer, but not sure what that one is. I'm on a nice little coin spot. Oh, it might be a Spanish peseta, I think. Well, I moved spot again. Just a little bit of gentle scraping, taking the surface off, nothing too deep. And look what just flicked up. A little coin and also something there. Oh, that's just lead. I reckon that might be a little silver coin. Oh, beautiful. Victoria Vale head. What is it, 6p? She's a little bit worn. I'm pretty sure that's a 6p. That's nice. That's a real silver, that one. Beautiful little coin. I think you might be able to see a date at the bottom there. 1900, I think, or maybe 18. Oh, it's a bit tricky to see. Oh, there we go. 6p, 1900. Cracking little find. Pure silver. Lovely jubbly. Oh. So I just flicked up this and I think I saw a flash of silver and I'm thinking that looks like a little spoon. Oh look, it's all bent. That could be silver. I don't think I found a silver spoon. Oh my god. It's like a little salt spoon. That's amazing. Oh no, I think it's sugar tongs. I think they've snapped at the top. I wonder if it's silver. Feels like it should be. Right, let me give it a quick wash. Let's wash my tongs up. No markings yet, but it feels like silver. Oh. Oh, nickel. Pure nickel. Haha. Fooled again. Nice find though. This is a cool little find. I'm not going to remove it, but it just shows you that the history on the foreshore is still prevalent. It's a lovely big old fender from a ship made from rope. Really cool. Lots of these ship nails around as well, so lots of break-in ships. It could come out. Oh, there we go. It does come out. That's pretty cool. Don't know if I really want it though. It's going to be a bit of a job to clean that up. Right next to it though, you got case gin bottles. Broken, obviously. But yeah, history all over the place. What we want now is a flintlock pistol to go with it. Arr. Just see a coin peeking out. Just like a penny. Oh. Oh yeah. George the 6th. So 1925, 30. So 1938. Nice condition that. Year before the war started. Well, good little spot I found here. lots of nail heads and bits and bobs. I'm hoping there might be a coin here. And I did flick out this little thing just there. Now, 99 times out of 100 it's just a piece of rust. But on close inspection, I think when I flip it over, I can see something on there. Maybe even some letters. So it could very well be a Roman coin. I don't know. It feels the right thickness. It could very well be a nailhead, as so many of these things are, but I'll give it a clean when I get home, and hopefully it will reveal its crusty secrets. It's like there's two people, it's like there's people standing. I don't know, there's no bust on that side though, so yeah, it's going to be one of them. Once again, I decided to zap this coin to see if any details could be made out, and it worked a treat. The great news is it is a Roman coin. However, it's a very hard one to identify because of the lack of detail, but you can just make out the Emperor's bust, and on the reverse, possibly Victory or Jupiter standing with a sceptre similar to this one, and dates to the 3rd or 4th century. A great result, and remember to always stick around because finds will turn up at any time on the foreshore. And again, one to show the museum, and in case you're wondering, all the finds that the museum choose to record are catalogued on the Portable Antiquities Scheme database and then returned to the owner, in this case, me. Remember these gorgeous ships now? Well, we're going to be making this into a cute little pendant. So I've just cleaned this beautiful ship's now. Hi Nelly. And so yeah, this is going to be the start of a little pendant. I haven't over cleaned it, you can still see a little bit of patina in and around it, but it will look great once it's hanging off a necklace. Inspected by Nelly. I think it's all alright. What do you think? Oh, and we've got the bum sniffer coming up the rear. Oh, well, to add to my nail, I've got a lovely piece of brass wire that I actually found in the Thames. I thought it was gold, but I don't think so. I think it's brass, which is perfect for this little upcycle. And I've got my 2 beads that I found, and a little clear, nice frosted one that's been rolling around to make a nice little trio. All we need to do now is put it all together. Hey, what are you doing up here? Well, I'm really happy how this turned out. I think I nailed it. Thanks for watching, mud lovers. If you want to see even more madness in the mud, then click this thumbnail and I'll see you on the next mud venture. I hope you enjoyed that, mud lovers, and what is it? Daisy.